In a world where screens glowed brighter than stars and likes felt more real than laughter, lived a young graphic designer named Lena. Lena was brilliant with colors and layouts, but her true masterpiece was her own online life. Her social media feed was a breathtaking collage of perfectly brewed lattes, impossibly chic outfits, sun-drenched travel snaps, and presentations that looked straight out of a design magazine. Every post was a carefully edited declaration of perfection, a highlight reel curated with meticulous care. Her follower count climbed steadily, offering a comforting yet strangely hollow buzz of validation. Yet, deep down, as she scrolled through other seemingly flawless lives, a familiar pang of inadequacy would strike, spurring her to edit her own life even more furiously, always striving to outshine the curated perfection around her. The truth was, her real life often felt messy, chaotic, and utterly exhausting in comparison to the digital illusion she meticulously maintained. One windy Saturday, the facade began to crack. Lena was deep into a new client project, a daunting task with a vague brief and tight deadlines. Her creative flow, usually so vibrant, felt utterly blocked, replaced by a tangle of frustration and self-doubt. With a sigh, she glanced at her desk. A half-eaten piece of toast, a rings of coffee stains, crumpled sketches, and a general war zone of creative chaos. Overwhelmed and too tired to care, she impulsively grabbed her phone and snapped a quick picture of the disarray. Without a second thought, a raw, unfiltered caption tumbled onto the screen. Client work gone wild. Send coffee and inspiration. #design life. #messy but making it. She hovered her thumb over the post button. A moment of hesitation, then, too tired to care, she released it into the internet. What followed was entirely unexpected. The post didn't just get likes, it exploded with genuine connection. Her notifications chimed relentlessly, not with judgment, but with an outpouring of relatable comments. "Oh my God, my desk looks exactly like this right now. Finally, some real design life. Thank you for making me feel less alone." Fellow creatives, usually hidden behind their own polished profiles, shared candid photos of their messy workspaces, offering heartfelt encouragement, commiseration, and genuine friendship. For the very first time, Lena felt truly seen, not for the flawless image she projected, but for her authentic, messy reality. The validation felt different this time, deeper, warmer, more real. Inspired by this unexpected outpouring, Lena began to experiment. The next week, she shared a post about a design project that had completely flopped, then another about a moment of creative frustration, and even a slightly silly picture of her mismatched socks after a particularly long workday. Her follower numbers didn't explode in the way they once had for her perfect posts, but her engagement metrics deepened significantly. She started receiving direct messages not just about her work, but from people truly connecting with her struggles, her honesty, and her triumphs. This newfound authenticity even led to a new client who admired her transparency and unique voice. The profound lesson Lena learned was this: true connection and genuine worth don't come from presenting a flawless facade, but from the courage to reveal our authentic selves, imperfections and all. The likes she had chased for perfection were fleeting, but the connections forged in vulnerability were real, lasting, and far more fulfilling. She finally understood that trying to escape her own messy real life online only made it harder to appreciate the beautiful, perfectly imperfect life she was actually living. She had found her true profile, not in polished pixels, but in the honest contours of her human experience.